following is a special MRE Uno presentation, Division 1, Super League 2024. The captain, Jesse Turner. Both have unique stories. One a tournament winner, and one with a ton of lotion. Card luck galore, you may say, but for captain, it's one thing certain. Low cards, low tides, and low expectations. Cap is one of few words. He sailed the 7 seas back in April, but now, a different type of ocean is about to create a current. Jesse Turner. Sure, no power play was his strength, but power play's back. Those massages, they may be thick and heavy, but tonight they need to be smooth and silk. Because this game only leads to one question. Is there a card luck difference? Or will skill come into play? For JT, it's been a wonderful Super League. Undefeated. Cap. He was undefeated in April, and now he's got to turn it up in November. Because both guys know what's on the line. The backdrop is ready. The Aegean Sea is ready. Cap is from Europe. JT is an anomaly. Something has to give in this 2-7 match. The New Yorker's ready to have that grind set, while Cap's beamy eyes linger in the stenches of the Agora. Are you ready for it? Because it's Cap, JT, two of the best, going at it, only on MRU.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the quarterfinal round. A man from Latvia off the bye. He was staying in the Santorini Islands, but Europe is his home base. He would like none other than win Super League from his home camp. May not be from Greece, but the continent of Europe, our only European player in the Super League, and basically the league. He's captain, he's the low tide cap crunch, the low tide maestro, whatever you want to call him, he's back in action. And for Jesse Turner, what was there to say? What an insane game against it came down to him being down 3-2, getting a clutch moment. Did not get the card luck all series until magically Game 7. In true JT's fashion. You can say massages, you can say foot rubs, you can say all the hell you want. He got the job done and finished the deal to take care of in 7 to play this game. What a weekend we got in store. 2 games are on the docket. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the quarterfinal round between Cap and JT. It's a classic Latvia versus New York showdown. These guys have never met before. Expect a crack show, though. We'll tell you why in a little bit. We'll go into that schedule / graphic bracket. Obviously, a huge win for Bad Brad. Brad put on a clinic Wednesday night against Christian Tago. Just had his number, had the reads. Congrats to Brad. The Masquerade May winners on to the Final Four. We'll see what he can do come soon. I'm going to say Super League. Obviously, we got this game coming up. Good old Cap, good old JT, going to be a good one. And tonight, we expect to play the KT Superior game. We don't know who's streaming that. There's no idea on that. There is a backup plan, contingency plan to play Monday, Tuesday. We'll let you know on that at the end of the stream what will happen there. We're hoping to get word back. If not, you'll see us at 7:30 time now. We'll see you Tuesday or Monday. And the last game has not been scheduled. This game has been through just a scheduling nightmare. We've had multiple issues with Chomik and actually just couldn't get the schedules on Thanksgiving break. We're hoping to play that sometime next week. There's no timetable or we got to get done before Brad's eventual finale for his school semester, his final week. We are hoping to get that done sometime between November 29th to December 1st weekend. depending who wins. If Ashley wins, we might have a little extra couple days. If Chadwick wins, we'll let you know. But that is the plan. As of now, there's no official timetable on that. We do apologize. So that means if we can get everything in tonight, that means the winner of these two pods, whether it be JT, myself, Cap, whoever wins, we're just going to use an accelerated process. We're just going to play the Final Four game first. And that way we don't have to rush things before Thanksgiving holiday. That's the updated league schedule. We do apologize, but we hope for the best moving forward. Let's go into Cap's season. No, a great 12-4 season. He was one of now four tournament winners left in the field. Cap took care of business back in T2, but he had that crazy game against Ashley the first time around. Lost 4-3 in the Classic. Then he beat Ashley 6-5. The only time a home player had won. It was crazy. The road was 17-0 or something. No, home was 17-0. The only time a road player had won, it was good old Cap. He took care of business at the on the road, as all the home players had won. 17-1 for the road players in that series. We'll see if we get that rematch maybe down the road. And then, of course, he just didn't have much to play for and took the loss to Myth 4-1. Then he had an interesting T4. Wouldn't say much other than it was just a walk in the park against wins. I believe against Allen it was. And then he decided to turn it up after the Peter lost in T4 and T5. Big wins against Rogers. England, he swept them pretty much. Then he took care of business against good old Monkey. He's also had good business against, that was an crazy best of 7 game in round 32. Big game against Brad. He finished that off 5-4. Then he took care of business against old Caesar in the Elite Eight. Lost to Tayo 6-5, but his double run between the April Aquatic win and, of course, T5 being a big one, Space September, put him in that 2 spot. He pretty much had the consistency right behind Ashley. Him and them split the year, so that was how they got here, and how Cap got here. He's got the low tide style, and we're going to go into the scene now. Joining me is an old school trio, man. We have not seen this trio. Oh, man, Sanford, Caesar. I don't even remember the last time we saw this trio. It's been a long time. It's good to have my boys back. I've missed those guys. I've obviously Caesar's been with me the whole year, but it's good to see Sanford back. We'll start it off with Sanford. Of course, our 2 players are right here. Sanford, good to have you back, buddy. I don't even remember the last time we commented. It had to be Ian, actually, with that crazy you're shocking the card history joke. I think that was crazy. But we're back in the playoffs now. Obviously, you've seen enough of JT, probably too much of him, to be fair. And your thoughts on what JT's got to do to play Cap's little crunch. This could be a very low tide card luck shootout. I think that's what we're headed for. Yeah, power play coming. I see you're always going to be a mentality guy. Turner's coming in here with a power play. We know it's been his kryptonite, but now the box has been automated. We know this is going to be a low tide shootout. We don't expect anything crazy, and a lot of these games could be Plan A, and we're done. What do you think the X factor will be? That card star variety will be Turner having a little more heat. Do you think Turner's on house money too? Remember, we talk about class system. Wataga's gone, right? There's only 7 people left, and he's one of 2 people that is not named a rookie. Because the rest are Cap is a rookie. Brad's is a Final Four rookie. Ashley Chalmers, that's a rookie combo. Tapir's a rookie. That only leaves me and him. Thoughts on the X factor there? Let's go to Cap first, because I know he won't be speaking. Cap, welcome back. I always ask these 2 questions when you come off a long break. One, it's been a long time. What did you learn off the Bye Island, man? What were some things intangibles off the game that you learned that you can apply to today's game? And the second thing, we all know you're a low tide master. We know you can spice it up and have a little bit of fun sometimes. Do you think the game changes a little bit with CSR still on? Remember, MCSR doesn't count until we get to the finale. Even the next round still with CSR. Thoughts on what you've got to do to make a difference here today, knowing that JT has played every single style leading up to this match in group stage, and of course he played Nam, who had that already style run. How are you going to combat that today? Jay, my question for you, Simply Cap's going to type it out. Welcome back, man. You've had probably one of the craziest Super League runs of all time. You haven't lost the game with no power play. You've had multiple issues this year with power play, but there's X factors, right? You know Cap is going to go low. You also know that you're the last remaining master. There are one or two people left that's not a rookie. Does that give you extra motivation knowing you're an old dog here, an older guard player, to make a big impact coming in? Well, it'll be me and you, Jay. We're the last two old-timers left, I guess, even before that. We're about to be joined about 20 of them coming next year. The class system is going to be insane. So, probably just the end of the era, Sanford. Back to you. You talk about. Hold on a second, Sanford. I had a great time during my little vacation. Now I'm just going to focus on my game and see how JT handles your Cap, obviously. I think JT and myself have one thing in common, right? We're the old guard. We're the last guys left that can really leave a dent in the sense of the rookies. Do you think that gives us a little motivation? Because we're both supposed to play. Obviously, we don't know about my game. Do you think that gives a little motivation for JT knowing that everyone thinks, oh, he's the old guard, right? Kind of punch out the new kid. Do you think that gives a little bit of an extra spice to this rivalry here? You know, I've never played, but a little spice to this that we have really yet to see with no media coverage. It is a one-off matchup. We always say, Sanford, that Captain is not a guy to go anything past 8. But remember, it is best of 9. So if Cap does win 5-8, let's say he wins theoretically on 5-8, we're going to have to see something in the nines, right? Now, if he does win one game on the road, which, it's Cap, that is going to be the key with that. If he wins one game on the road, then that 5-8 comes in. It's going to be a balancing act. His wife said, we'll wait for Caesar to give his thoughts on the mentality of this match. Reminder about the Super League format at home. If you're just joining us, remember, this is a best of 9. Then we'll also go to a best of 9 for the semis and a best of 11 2-pack. I know there's a lot of people saying, what about next year? We don't have it. If you listen to we are looking at changes for the format next year. However, there is a lot more to be done with that. So we're not going to state anything. We're just hoping to get that in soon. And we'll go from there. So we're looking forward to this match. Sanford is going to be my acting commentator. Caesar's going to be the ref today. But Sanford will also type in the card starts, I'm sure, because Caesar will type in the card. I'll ask for the card. So I'm just waiting for him to give it. Just waiting for him on mentality. Sanford, is there any other intangibles we may have missed that you think could cover? You think there's anything going to be different? We talk about power play and all that, but do you think when we start looking at crescendo moments around 4 to 5 cards coming to play, obviously Cap has never played a series with 3-on-3, as in you got 3 home games. It's very rare you see that, right? You don't even see that in anywhere other than Super League, where it's a 3-3-1-1-1. It's a little bit different than 2-2, 2-2-1. Thoughts on that? And maybe you think we see anything with the card history? We talked about the card history coming into play. Your guys seen that other than JT so far. Do you think that plays a little bit into his advantage? Don't JT has the card history, whereas Cap's got to learn? Yes, good point, KT. I think the X factor is going to be when both players exhaust the low tide range. Here, if the series goes into Game 7, since that's when you're practically forced to go to the higher stuff. As for I don't think JT is on house money. He's going to be out here to prove that he can win with. Yeah, I think so. JT will have that chip. He's going to prove that the Power play is not the only thing. That was the difference in his great season. Stanford won that stuff when we started out. All right. Without further ado, it's time to get down to business, boys. Season will start us up. Ref initiate that. It should be good. Jake, he just changed it. Jeez. Turn around again. Just change the name, the Uno name, JT. Is that good with you? We don't need the phone. I did not even realize that was good word. Oh, keep it then. Keep it for the fun. No worries. Don't worry about it. Keep it. You're good. If you was the whole, I didn't realize that. That's how I was locked in. I've been on these streams. Anyway, let's get it going. Best of 9. It's a new format. Like I said, neither guy has seen TI 33111. I don't believe because neither one was in Super League last year. One power play. See how it goes. There's the 3311. Looks pretty good. Double check. All right. Captain, you got 3 home games, my friend. Welcome back from the island. The pina coladas end here. What do you got for your first Super League game ever in your career? This isn't 5, Sanford. We got a problem. He's okay. Okay. That's still in the right week. Well, that you got to remember. He could say that 5 for rent. It's a little bit different with the 3. Oh, JT with a heater, Sanford. JT with a little heater right there. Caesar's going to lock this load. This is going to be a good one. Let's have some fun. 8 cards. This could go fast or this could go slow. And it starts it off with a short +2. Oh, Sanford, this is an electric start here for Cap. Let's see what he does. This is interesting. Bach gives a warning shot early. Let's see. Sanford will be our guy tracking. There's the warning shot, Sanford. Caesar +2. Oh, boy. JT. JT now, a little bit of a, we'll play captain's card. A little bit of disadvantage. JT trying some mind games early. The problem is this Cap already have a monster. Oh, my goodness. Cap looking for a triple player. Is this over in 2 turns? No, just a triple. A lot of green for Cap. My gosh. It's 5 greens to start the game, Sanford. Here's tricky track of CH, by the way. See what JT does to respond right here. He's got a chance. Looking to make a move here. Does he switch the card? It's risky to switch now. This is the thing with Cap. He wants you to switch. Something. Turn. Going to use a little thing stop. He's going to reverse it. He's going to try to switch it here, Sanford. He will in the yellow. New color. So that's open the door. He'll go trips. Reverse. Wow. Gets rid of that. Cap can run, though. Does JT have something in blue? Look. Is it a +2 from JT? Nothing. Cap for check. No. Great switch from Jesse Turn. Threading the needle right there, Sanford. That's a risky play. That's a bold play from JT. It's working, though. That'd be something. More green would be insane. Or red. JT must have something in red here. He wouldn't have made that move. He didn't have anything in red. I think he's got something here. Not, 0 sugar. There's WW. It's working. Wow. Cap must. You're right, Sanford. You nailed it. He's got to have the yellow. Cap needs the yellow. JT can run it. What? JT aggressive here. Incredibly aggressive. Is that a winner? There it is. Jesse Turner. JT, that was some incredible cojones down there, my friend. No massage there. That was just some incredible balls to go with the color switches and roll with the flow. Were you banking on those early greens saying, hey, you know what? Let him use that +2? Did you sense with that early +2 he had nothing in the back end? And that allowed you to be patient? Cap, I thought she had a chance. Thank you, Jay. Cap, thought you had a chance to run right there. Ultimately, you had a lot of green. Did you need more green, or was it a case of you wanted to use the +2 to get him behind on card differential? And with the pace differential, you can run it to where he would crack maybe a +4 early. Are you trying to bank on a possible early ammo play to get that back into your favor? Sanford, I'm perplexed here because we had not seen this aggression from JT, even in group state. It just shows you with the power play on or off, he's going to try new things. And it makes you wonder, maybe there is something that we haven't seen from JT all year. Is a crazy aggression, because that was as aggressive as you can get into game one. No feeler. It almost looked like he was in the zone. Thoughts on that? What? That is. Let me see here, Sanford. He played 5 of them, right? So he had extra green. Turn. You did. You nailed that one. Caesar, how does this change Cap's mindset, knowing that his 8's gone, but we know Cap is a player that he can run this a little bit differently. He has a way of running things a little bit differently. I'm interested to see how he can run this, because now the card stuff variety has to come into picture, because Cap now just got burned on one of his 4 go-to card starts. Remember, 5-8's his go-to. He just got burned. Do you think he goes lower? Do you think he changes his game with the ammo control? And did you expect an aggressive JT? Like, I just max aggression strat right there. We had a setup. We're going no wing, Sam. That's low downforce, no wing. We're trimmed out. We're trimmed out like a Monza or something. Jeez. Let's see what Caesar says here. But an incredible win there for JT to get early. Right now, JT on the proud member. He's had a lot of games. You got to remember, Sam, there is one X factor. JT's played 31 games so far. Cap was his first. That's a 30 game. That's about it. Yeah, it's still 0-0 on power play games, but oh, yeah. Got 2 more. Yeah, Cat going to play this a little bit more strategically. You got to think here coming up. He is one of the best in this league. We know this for sure. We just got to see what he'll do in this next card. So just waiting for Caesar to type here. A lot of shouldn't really be affected. His card range still there, so I suspect this game he's going to go for this. Go for those. Surprised by Jason. He basically threatened the entire game to be thrown at +4, +2. Thought he played well. Yeah, well, we talk about the element of surprise in this league. JT's had 30 extra games to warm up versus Cat's first. So that's something to note. Remember, it's still 0-0 in Super League play on power play games. We're still yet to see that. We'll see how that one goes. All right. JT gets the 8 cards. He'll be off the board at home when he gets to his home stand, but it's back to Cap. Cap, free board again. What we got? And we know who's coming. This is Cap at his finest. Maybe he's going to shut JT up, maybe possibly Sanford. The JT5. That's shot. That's a okay. Oh boy. Jesse Turner can make a big inroad right here. JT might get bailed out here by the starting color. Cap only going to try to draw. No. Jesse Turner. Stanford, I think JT is going to step up the gas right here. I don't see him laying off. Yep, there it is. Cap maybe needs more cards. Yep. Does bail him out. Does Cap want more cards too? That's the thing. Sometimes you see it. He'll go to red. Aggressive switching early from both guys. Very aggressive. JT runs through Andreas 9. Yep. Cap back to blue, trying to see if JT could cope on the blue. Double nom. JT for check? Is this JT running for check or is it game? No. Great move from Cap. Cap's got this feel, man, of 5 cards. He goes to green. That could give bailout. Own card. Cap looking for something on this green. JT starting to inch closer. Is this check again? It is. It's check. LP5. What does Cap do? What do you think, Sanford? Does Cap have anything, or do you think JT may have just played this masterfully? Nah, never mind. JT only can run it clean on the red, so Cap now with advantage. And this is where he cooks Caesar. He didn't panic. He didn't panic. There's the Sanford 6. But Cap's drawing here. JT, does he have more red? Did that +4 give him the reds he needed to win the game? Was Cap on? It says switch, not the reds. Cap draw still. Is that JT for the 2-0? It is Jesse Turner. That's a statement right there, Sanford. That is a statement and a half right there. JT, it almost looked like the game went to you, man. It came to you because if you look early on, you pretty much just decided to play it clean, right? You didn't panic until you used the +2, played a little percentage. Did you think starting on blue was the ultimate decider where you felt, okay, I can almost fade that, a.k.a. William Brock, to the end? Or did that +4, when he played more defense, it appears, give you enough blues to finish at the end? Cap, I mean, early in the game, you got unlucky on the blue. You threw the +2. You got extra cards. You had a +4. We thought you had it right where you wanted, but unfortunately, you ran a little bit out of red and basically gave JT the connector. Were you playing more defense that game? And interestingly enough, you picked the 5. Did you get out red, or did you think it was a close read game and ultimately he had a finishing run that he just couldn't come back? We'll see what he says. Sanford, this is a interesting. We talk about JT and those big card like game. Well, Cap's beating him on +2s and +4s, and we talk about a combined stat. It's 3-2, so you can't really say JT isn't getting the crazy card luck because it's only 5-8 cards. Remember, you only dish out 10 cards out of a 108 card deck. So you wonder, is this coming down to a little bit more reads? Do you think Cap maybe misplayed JT on the reads on the low start? Do you think JT's found a little something on the roads? Because we saw this against Christian Tiger Brad, where Brad won the first 2 games of the road team, and guess what? That's all he needed to win the series. Your thoughts on what you're seeing here? A little bit different for sure tonight. 5. Yeah, Caesar, it's hard to really say this is the boss' fault because we talk about 5 through 8, usually 5 through 8. It isn't. And I think Cap, he's played this. Remember, we saw this against Brad, where Brad won 2 games, 5-on-5. And I think Cap's going to have to make an adjustment. Your thoughts on that? This is basically the same song. Second verse, where we saw the road team, of course, it was Brad up 2-0. It didn't really matter on game 3 because no matter what, JT's going to have the lead entering his homestand. So mission accomplished for JT. How do you think he steps on the gas right here and tries to get the 3-0? Because that would be, I think out of everybody left remaining, that would be a big 3-0 considering power play is one thing JT's trying to work on. Yeah, this is big. Cap's got to do something because if he doesn't win this game, we may not see him for another home game. Think about this. I mean, this could be his last home game in the series, right? Because we never know. JT, all he's going to do, or the season, right? And we talk about the advantage that Cap sort of had with the power play. It could be nullified right here if JT gets the win. And JT, for him, he's got to be loving life. You got 2 low card wins. We know JT is not a guy to be silly in terms of the card stuff right, and we know he's got that 9-card ball that he loves dearly to his heart. So this is ominous for Cap here. He's got to figure something out. Wait for Caesar. No, absolutely not. This is not the usual Cap we know, but we do know Cap. One thing for sure is he can make a comeback and make this into a just like that. We saw it against Ashley and him. He was down 3-0. In literally 90 seconds, he tied the series up in one false loop. So Cap is known for those crazy runs, but that was on the old bot. This new bot, it appears that a lot of the way you play this new bot, we've seen it, Sanford, you gotta know how to win on 2 and 3. The old bot, you get every color to start the game. This bot, or just crazy hit. This bot, you gotta know how to win on 2 and 3 colors, which is a rare skill that not everyone has, and it makes the game a lot different compared to what we saw all season, which makes it unique. Ain't on Caesar here. I think Cap needs to make sure to lock in the correct in series adjust to come back. JT should just need to continue this chip. As right now, it's probably get through Cap's all, which would be that's a huge thing. We talk about mentality. If he gets to 3-0, you know JT's going to start feeling it. That's something Cap is now was a dangerous JT who has sights, not just win the Super League, but maybe a Legends class, which would be insane to think about. So JT, a lot of momentum. So no JT for 5 and 8 when he gets to his home stand for Game 4. But Cap, you got to make it count, man. Big moment here. Last home game for could be the entire Super League. What you got? He's going to run it back, Sanford. Cap is going all in, and JT right now, Sanford, has got to be feeling it right now because basically, as we go to Peter Redford, he's got to feel it. He just saw the reads. Cap needs to make a statement. Here we go. Cap going to gamble. Oh, my goodness. It's the same exact start, Sanford. This is ominous. I've seen this one. It's a classic, but it's not the +2 step on the gas. But it is what JT wants here. It's get Cap drawn. It's going to be the same song, third verse, Caesar. Oh, wow. That is a choice and a half. Split ammo, leaving the door open. Does JT pounce right here? Say, I think he's going to pounce. I don't think JT's going to sit back. What? Wow. KT Wild off a +2. Is that giving Cap advantage? It does a little bit. Here we go. Hold the phone, Sanford. Hold the phone. JT looking for this quad. He got the lead too. This is a desperate spot. Cap needs to find something here. JT is putting the gas on. JT for the win right here. Is it a +4? No, it's just a check. JT for the 3-0 in the statement. Oh my goodness. JT just stole Cap's homestand. We'll give you 1 second. Cap, this is the Brad situation. Double five, and you gamble a little bit on the card start luck, but was there an actual motive to doing a five, or did you just feel the game, maybe one of these hands could break in your favor? Now, how do you adjust knowing that there's no way we're seeing anything lower than 8? You know JT ain't going to do that. So how do you adjust for the road stand, considering it's going to be a little bit harder to win games now in a full swoop, considering 5-8's probably gone? Jay, do you think the reads were almost too easy where you saw that +2 draw? Do you think the reads were just too easy and you were able to run the same blueprint? Or did you get a wild, maybe on one of those +2s? Talk me through it. Wow. Yeah, you put it away quickly. We'll see what Cap says here. Sanford's got to be an adjustment. There has to be an adjustment coming here because we've seen comebacks down 3-0, but now the question is, how do you adjust if you're Cap? You know a higher start's coming. We know a 9-card bull where JT lethally all year. If he wants to play, he can do 999, and all he's got to do is win one of those. Right? If he wins one of those, then he's got the power play event. How does he come back and make a Houdini type play? Because JT is finding everything right now. Yeah, I had the same read. I thought so. So I want interested. Wasn't too fond of you, Del Thomason, and I was proven right. Now Cap, yeah. At this rate, Caesar, you got to think Cap's got to take 2 out of 3. If he can't take 2 out of 3 here, because you got to understand, at a certain point, there is the one caveat. Cap can use power play really well, know when to time it. It's the only thing he's got in his feather in the Cap. But time's running out, and Cap knows he's got to change it because right now this is all JT. It's turning into not a blowout, but it's turning into a more desperation game. And you got to say, Sam, for sure, JT's had more wild and +4s combined now, but Caps had 4+2s, right? And you think right there, that's a lot of cards that's going the other way. You could have maybe managed it better. So I'm interested to see what he says because this is an interesting spot to be in right here. I'm already prepared for the end of the season. I'm already prepared. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we'll see what happens here. We'll see how it goes because Turner's going to have no 5-8. This is going to be an interesting mixer. Jay, no 5-8. Game 4 here. What do you got? We'll go up 3. Usually is max 12. We've seen a couple 12 packs, but that was more in groups. Green 2. Well, let's see. Caesar, this is a pivotal moment right here because at this rate, JT can step on the gas here and aggressive light switching. Yeah, that's aggressive right there, Sanford. That is an aggressive start. Cap going to go extremely aggressive as well with the undercut. Into Brad. Blue 8. Blue 7. In the lane. Let's see if JT can run. So now we're going to run this blue a little bit. Here comes Cap. He'll go aggressively in the wild yellow. That's the first one he's played. Still aggressive. Let's see if Pandora's is kind of open. Still a long way to go on that. Cap. We'll get 2 extra cards to throw it back in. JT does a +2. I'll be trying to prevent a run. Fail safe. Cap runs 0 sugar. JT right now, Sanford in a good spot here. He's running it clean. Red 5 now. Red 5 now into the red 1. Jay looking to possibly switch it or make a run. Jesse Turner looking for a run right here. Jay had the extra 2 cards. He had the +2. He's going to find the run right here. JT looking for a double. Yep. Cap goes back to green. Turner looking for check or the win. That's it. Jesse Turner's one away. Plan A Central, Caesar. That's a Plan A Central. I don't got anything there. Sanford, unless you guys, I don't have anything. Nothing you could do there. There's nothing you could do. Cap, and the only question I have right there is the early yellow wild. Were you trying to maybe set up a run, or did you just try to maybe think, okay, maybe he used the yellow, he can use some of his ammo and try to get a return? Because we're averaging 2 minutes here. I don't got much here. How do you come? This is, I don't know. This is tough to say. Is what it is. Jay, no question, man. Great job. I mean, your thoughts on one game away from finishing the job with power play advantage? Just played the wild. Didn't want to draw Sanford. Yeah, I mean, as you look at, I can't even hate him, because if you don't play that right, if you go to, let's say, a draw city, JT had a back pocket +4, and it's a hard read to think about. But JT now, he's just found every rhythm and every single thing, and we're gonna go back in the series and wonder what those 5/8 really meant, because he's one away, and we know 9-card bullets in the gun. All right, Jay, looking for the sweep. We have not seen a Super League sweep ever, I don't believe, in a round of 12 or an elimination stage. So this would be history. Looking for history, too. Thoughts on this last game, man, and your card start, because here we go. All right, now I'm going to say that 9-card bullet made for game 6. JT, one away. Can he finish the job? Cap needs to find something here, Caesar. And now, you got to think the aggressive light switching. Say, well, what do you do if you're Cap? You've tried everything in the book, and JT just had answers. How do you think he avoids this one? Because I'm not sure of his strategy right here. Not sure. Cap, yeah. Cap looking for something here. He'll go red 3, plays it clean. JT. A lot of stuff going. Well, there it is. We're just going to say a lot of stuff could go in that dry direction. There it is. Yep. Oh, gives him a bailout, though. Interesting. Cap now possession arrow, though. That's the key, Sanford. He's got the PA if he can play. Now, if you're JT here, now he's thinking, all right, well, if I'm JT, you don't want to switch. So JT is probably not going to switch. He wants Cap to do the switching. That's what he's thinking. Small straight. Just a missed it, kind of. See what JT will do. He's going to go for a skip. We're going to tie the game. He'll go for the lead. Got it. There it is. Cap now into green. What does he got? JT 4 away. Never mind. Cap back in the lead in front with it. Now it's back and forth. Does JT run out here on the green or is he switching? Risky to switch from JT here. Let's see if he does it. He's going to go for it. Does that give Cap the opening? Oh, beautiful from Cap. That's great. That's ISO City. Great play. Yeah, nice classic. Great job from Cap to keep the game alive. Now we go to Draw City. Oh. Double red 5. Nice from Cap. JT's not going to try to fall for that. Just plays it cool. Yep. Cap doing a good job here now, Sanford. And we talk about one moment can change the series. And if that's what changes the series, it could be. Because now the momentum could shift. And that's something we haven't seen much from Cap so far is momentum shifting. He's going to try. And JT will bail him out. Cap looking for something on the blue. A little bit different kind of bailout, though. A lot more cards in the possession arrow. Yep. 2 extra cards. Cap starting to get down there. JT, you got to think here, will play cool. He will. Oh, he goes in the green. On Cap's card. Oh, we got is a rainbow. That's a rainbow 4. There it is. Skittles it out. Crack him out. We'll get a better one next year. JT saves the +2, and he saves the game. Somehow, after all that, Cap still leads with the PA. That's crazy. What a sequence. Jesse plays it clean. Here comes Cap. Cap playing it clean as well. Yep, 1 down. JT with a reverse. Looking for check. That's it. There's no power play. Jesse Turner completes the final. Wow. What a statement. That is a statement to have. I got nothing, Caesar. JT, masterclass. Who needs power play? You didn't need it. Yeah, the reverses, man. That is something. Those reverses, 10-1. Jay, the reverse meta worked in your favor, man. A massive statement made. Thoughts on the sweep and taking care of one of the best out here. Oh, boy. Your thoughts on playing either myself or Tapir, and your thoughts overall on this crazy Super League, whoever you get. Yeah, I'll go to Cap. Cap, a season full of promise. You had the tournament to win, right? We talked about as Brad joined us. Your thoughts on, I know you talked about being checked out, but your thoughts on overall your season, what you learned from the league. You had a great year. You can't take away your April Aquatic win, one of the best wins of the season, taking care of the champ, Ashley, world champ, and now regular season champ. Was it a little rust factor? Was it just not there because you have maybe done something different on the double 5, or are you just content knowing, hey, you know what? We had a good year, made it to Legends class. Now we'll catch you next year on the flip. Caesar, tough one to read, but your thoughts on JT? This is dangerous. This is a man that has now played the most games in Super League. We talked about his 24, 31, now 36 games played. That is a Super League record, I think. 36 games played. Your thoughts on what's coming ahead? I got to get the caller. One second. Huh? Yeah. I can go Tuesday. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good after 1. Yeah. All right. Apologize for the caller. Yeah, 40 minutes. But Sanford, now to you, man. You've played JT multiple times right now, 4 times in your career. Is this the best JT we've seen in his career? He has 87 regular season wins, a boatload of Super League wins now. I think he now has the most Super League career wins out of everybody, which is insane to say. Thoughts on just his growth from a master, which didn't even exist last, basically a rookie, to making a Super League Final Four. His second one of the season from March. Yeah, that'll be good. Well, we're going to read his quote here, Sanford. Hold on a second. Just want to make sure I text him. It was a decent. I was just one win away from reaching my second final, but unfortunately, I'm losing the last 10 games. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one for Cal. Obviously, we saw DJ have what was that? Crazy losing streak. What was it, 14 in a row or something? I, I think for Cap, he'll be moving up to the Legends class next year. We know it's a guarantee because he won a tournament. I don't think he's out of the woods, but man, that's something to hold your head about. Caesar, your final thoughts on that? Obviously, if we can get your final thoughts. Your thoughts on JT's down? Is this the best JT we've seen? And your thoughts if he plays near Tapir? Because if it is Tapir, it'd be a fresh match. If it's JT, it's a rematch. March 2023. That's something. Yeah, yeah. What would that be? It'd be a 19 months in the making. We'll see what it is. We'll go into Caesar's final thoughts here tonight, and we'll go into the schedule. Well, it's confirmed. Captain Tribe with JT. He sailed those low seas and just made history, Super League history. Because we saw Lane make history with the first sweep. Then JT makes history with the first sweep in terms of elimination style game where it's single limb. Congratulations to him. Next on deck will be me and Tapir. TBD on the time. Don't know what's going on. As of now, we don't know who's streaming that game. Trying to get someone. There is a backup plan for 3 o'clock Monday. We'll see. No idea on that. And then, of course, Ashley Chomix, still no idea on that. That's going to be a wait-and-see moment as well. So we'll see how that one goes. But for myself and Charles Sanford, we thought we'd be here for a while, but Kilero was right. 40 minutes of yapping, 12 minutes of talking, and I don't know what to say, said Caesar. If I were to summarize the game something, it'd like be a mismatch. Yeah, it's a tough way to end it for Cap. Cap season ends for JT, his second career Final Four, and it's all in March in the Super League, man. Sounds familiar. We'll see what Cap will do next season. But for JT, he marches on. For Charles Sanford, myself, Caesar, it's been a good day. We'll see you hopefully for 7:30 tonight. If not, the next game will be Monday at 3 o'clock. We'll get a confirmation in the server at some point. But regardless, have a great night. And if this is the last time we see you, hopefully not, enjoy your weekend. And anybody out there who celebrates, enjoy Thanksgiving as well. Have a go, and we'll see you around.